Hello, hello, hello. This is your message from the universe for January 13th, 2021. This is the rune Isa. Now, Isa is the rune of withdrawal and standstill, kind of like a surrender and a retreat temporarily. And it feels terrible sometimes to be in that space, and you may want to walk away and give up. It's going to feel like a tower moment for you. But even though you feel like you aren't creating anything, like you feel like you're not able to make changes or even get anything done, what's actually going to happen is you need to shift the perspective on that space. That is a space of healing. Have patience for the process as it happens. These standstills, these pauses, these moments where it feels like we're not moving forward is for us to prepare. It is not about what is happening. It's about how we react to what is happening. And the Queen of Wands says to be bold. The Queen of Wands says to keep reaching out to your friends, even when you feel stuck, or family, or whomever you have, or strangers in a Discord, or whatever it is that you can use to stay connected to people. The Queen of Wands is kind of like a social butterfly type. But also it encourages you to do your shadow work, to dig into these spaces, because you're in a pause because you need to prepare. We're in a standstill because something needs to happen to lay the groundwork for the next space. And while we are in that space, we need to be loving with ourselves. We need to be kind with ourselves. The Empress is almost like the queen of compassion and loving. She is the counterpart to the tough love emperor. So she is kind of like the soft, gentle, I'm going to give you a hug and make you cookies kind of an energy, like the best motherly energy you could possibly imagine, the most nurturing, the kindest, the sweetest, and the most supportive. This is what we need to be for ourselves. This is the energy of unconditional love. This is the space where changes are made, is within the safety of compassion that we give to ourselves. And so it is the changes that we make within ourselves during this space. It is the way that we shift our perspective on what is happening that things will start to change for you. And I know that these sound like over and over and over again, it's the same kind of thing, right? Hey, I get it. I get it for sure, because I'm going through all this stuff right alongside of all of you. But here's what I want to say about it. There is no end to this journey until we leave this mortal body, and then it continues in a different form. And this journey here on this planet is us preparing for something, is us changing the energy of this earth, and us learning about being human, about emotions, about conflict. It's a space where we have physical feeling. It's a space where we have emotions other than the oneness of unconditional love. Because each one of us is a piece of God, an inhabited piece of God, a singularity of the plurality of the universe in a human, in a flesh body, we are able to experience emotions that we do not experience when we are a part of the one, when we are a part reconnected as only pure energy with the source. And when you think about people who have afterlife experiences, or they die and they come back, they often speak about this overwhelming feeling of love and connection and togetherness and, home that they've, more than they've ever felt anywhere. So here on earth, we have the ability to feel things that we do not feel in that form. And so when we're in this space, rather than cursing it and being angry about it, rather than being frustrated and saying, oh my God, I'm tired of going through this, we have to shift our perspective to see that these moments are here for us to experience. And that when we're on the other side, or when we leave this body, maybe we're going to tell tales about how we did this and how we felt horrible. And people will surround us and go, ask us, what did it feel like to get cheated on? What did it feel like to get lied to? What did it feel like to hate that person? Like, I know that that's kind of a strange way to look at it, but it's an adventure. All of this is an adventure. And we're not always the star of the adventure, but we are always an observer. You are beloved, you matter, and you are so very loved.